Now we're called a team of Mavericks. I'm honored by that. That's people that march to the beat of their own drum. Sometimes it's better. I've been called a Maverick. I'm a Maverick.
And the American people know me very well.
All right.
And that is independent and a Maverick.
In 1983, John McCain showed an early independent streak when he vocally opposed military intervention in Lebanon. For the next decade, he was largely quiet, towing the party line. Winning his Senate seat in 1987, the legend of the Maverick grew throughout the 90s as McCain split with his party on military action, regulating the tobacco industry, and pork barrel spending. But it really came into focus ahead of the 2000 presidential campaign. In 2000, he was against tax cuts for the rich and for campaign finance reform.
There's a growing gap between the haves and have-nots in America. And that gap is growing, and it's unfortunately divided up along ethnic lines.
On the Straight Talk Express, McCain's rhetoric led some to say that he wasn't a Republican. 8 years later, in his second presidential campaign, he split with the party again on fossil fuels. In 2008, McCain acknowledged climate change.
I believe that climate change is real.
It's not just a greenhouse gas issue, it's a national security issue. We have an obligation to future generations to take action and fix it.
I'm John McCain, and I approve this message.
Before and after his second run, McCain pushed for immigration reform as one of the Gang of Eight. And who can forget his split with Trump, first in the 2016 campaign, and then over the Republican attempt to repeal Obamacare.
I will not vote for this bill as it is today.
There's no doubt McCain has had some gutsy moments in his 3-decade congressional career. But when we look at the number of party line votes McCain has taken, he's not that far from other Republicans. But the real splits seemed to take place on big issues when he was running for president. And with that large grain of salt, we have to admit the nickname is here to stay.
I believe that serving a cause greater than one's self-interest is the noblest of all things that one can do. So I say to the people of Arizona, thank you, and I'm very grateful.